Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn with me, Alpha Omega, Turkey, and the Turkey Plus submod. So, we are repaying the debt and we were looking for places where we could invest a little bit of political power, but I guess we're gonna just wait and start boosting our own popularity because it has been a little bit low when we compare it to where it was, and I really want to keep us popular. This is mostly for roleplay reasons, but also because I kind of just want to simulate the real world, and we don't have that much that would be pressing on us at this point. There is, of course, a number of things that we could do, but apart from pushing towards the Cyprus issue and causing the mafia, I don't see all that much in our current situation that we would want. So let's finish off with the rubber mines, and then we're just gonna start jumping into the industrial sector, which we are going to use as a self-perpetuating. Oh, that cost us 50 billion. Jesus. Well, okay, there goes all of our saved money. But hey, you go, 5x, we're becoming an exporting powerhouse, which is really good. Now again, we're gonna need a ton of imports to actually kick off some of those production plants that we have for the Navy and for the Air Force, but you know, all will come in the right time. So farming data analytics software, and I'm interested in seeing you guys are at, significant ahead of time, so you would take quite a lot of time to finish. So are you, but we might still need to. I mean, we're continuing with these ones, don't we? Yeah, 59 days, and we're just gonna continue down this line where we can. In the meantime, you guys can continue, and then we'll further lower the amount of people in the agricultural sector, and we can then employ them elsewhere. Installing limited automated harvesting and tending capacity will allow us to begin reducing the agricultural workforce to more heavier and more specific tasks, while the mundane tasks are left to automated robots and drones that can do the light work. Do exactly that. And you are gonna... How's the productivity actually? We have 925. Alright, so it keeps increasing. But we're still in stagnation. It would... No, I really don't feel like investing in that myself. Okay, composite wind blades. Renewable power generation and renewable energy infrastructure construction speed. Can we go a step further? Nope. Fuel refining? Nope. Those are all just way too expensive. We could build a battery park. Nothing here really. What if we temporarily put you on Air Force? So we're gonna help breakthrough progress. Drone systems. Variable wing form. Okay, let's look into these. A variable sweep wing, colloquially known as the swing wing, is an airplane wing or set of wings that may be swept back and then return to its original straight position during flight. It allows the aircraft shape to be modified in flight, and it's therefore an example of variable geometry aircraft. And we want you to invest in this. No, I think we're just gonna do it this way. I'm a little bit harsh on our industrial sector companies, but office sector in Adana, nope, on that. But I'm doing it on purpose because I really... Okay, hold on. Anything here that would help us? You know, political power cost, or stability. You're helping the emerging, and I don't want that. No, No, nothing really here is gonna be beneficial to us. Never mind then. Otherwise, we're doing good, and I think we are so close to actually being done with the mafia, aren't we? Yes, 34 days actually. Let's hope that's it. Do we have any Turkish mafia? Stability, equipment, and tax revenue lowered. Okay, you're actually offsetting that stability. But yeah, so we're gonna lose a little bit of political power. We're gonna get a little bit of tax back. And a lot of money once they... Man, Russia is really going after Ukraine. So far, so good though. The guys are... Are we still sending in the military aid? Ukraine requests international sanctions. Viktor Yushchenko has requested the international community to sanction Russia following their refusal to pay the requested reparations after a military strike against Ukraine. The world now must respond. We will join the sanctions. With United States off the map. Oh, actually, Lakota has annexed Nevada. So that war is over. But we will join on the sanctions. So does that mean we no longer import anything from them? Yes, most likely. It's interesting that we're burning fuel when we're set to have a daily gain. I'm a little bit confused by that, but I think it's just miscalculating. Okay, increasing the energy. Another nuclear reactor is going to be done in January, so that's good. So far here, everything looks really nice. We'll also be paying the debt yet again. Come on, close the mafias. Oh no, I forgot about this one. Snap. We are really doing back with the Greeks. I know it's not our priority, but really this is not good. I don't want an armed conflict there, but they're really pushing us to the wall. I mean, frankly, my own incompetence is pushing me to the wall, but... God damn it. I just don't want to deal with that. Okay, let's close everything. I'll actually take this one, because more industries are useful always. And this is fine. Once we finish this dam, I'm gonna build another one. There's nothing over here. I'm just going to get rid of these. Ratifications, service status, challenging our enemies. Are you guaranteed by anyone? No, you're a NATO member, so that could mean war with NATO. And I'm not really... I'd rather lose it at this point than get a war with NATO. Sure, accept the reactor deal. Thinking we might want to actually build an enrichment plan. Okay, let's look at a little bit at these things like regulated migration and other things. Migration rate, multiplier, vital regulated migration. For increase, more people coming to our nation. Open borders. Officer international education. Regional interventionism. I would like to switch this one maybe to global interventionism. Oh, it doesn't allow us with our current situation. Office sector in Adana decline that. Mandatory service for women. Mandatory service and mixed economy. Tax cost factor. Well, almost done with the rubber mines. And yeah, the economy is just gonna scale quite well. Yeah, once we finish off these nuclear reactors and renewable sectors, I'm gonna start building civilian factories. Let me build one over here, because we'll need to jumpstart the economy quite significant. So we'll just shadow all of these, 6 of them. Well, we're off to getting rid of you, mafia, so I'm just gonna take the political power that you're giving me and lower your strength by this. Okay, but I really think that if we get these guys, it should be the end, right? Eradicate the mafia, here we go. Remove Turkish mafia, remove war with mafia. 100 days and we are done. So stability is gonna lower by 2%, decryption is gonna go away, but we're gonna get 0.025 billion and 10% extra tax revenue and 2% tax factor is gonna be lowered. So that's really good. We're gonna get definitely another factory here. All right, I'm actually thinking with this amount of money, how about we start accept the deal? How about we start leasing some industries? All right, this would actually mean that we're losing a little bit of money, but it would speed the construction, so I'll take it for now. We're okay. And once we eradicate the mafia, I'm expecting to get actually quite a lot of money out of that. I just hope that they will not hit us really painfully in the end. That would be bad. Okay, auto accept reactor grade material purchases. Fuel, it's fine. Can I buy a little bit of it? Yes. How long will you guys still drill? Trained. No, we don't want these. We really need to jumpstart the civilian economy, and by that I mean the industrial economy, not the office sectors. So let's focus on those. Man, look at how much we're paying for internal security. That is crazy. Machine learning. Amazing. Next, sociable machines. Sociable machines are an environment comprising humans and technology interacting and producing outputs or actions which would not be possible without both. So production efficiency cap, office sector, power consumption, but required workforce. Come on, how's the... Yes, 4%, all right. It's weird to have, be happy about unemployment, but really doing this just for, making sure that everything is all right. Investment offer from Saudi Arabia. Nah, not really. Okay, we finished the attack submarine. And can we build the next one? 2010. Way ahead. Way too ahead. So let's look. No, we can't do the torpedoes either. Nor can we do this. Reverse submarine engine. What kind of engine do we have on our submarines now? Diesel electric power 2. Alright, so we will have to okay, so this gives 2 and then we can get to 3, which is gonna be a new 1. Alright, diesel electric power used in early submarines consisted of a diesel engine, an electric motor, a generator, and a battery. The propeller was a diesel engine connected in parallel with an electric motor. The diesel engine could be used for navigation in the water, or the diesel engine could be used to drive the generator to charge the battery. When the ship was submerged, the air supply was limited and the oxygen-consuming heat engine could not operate. The battery would provide energy for the electric motor, which would drive the propeller with electricity. Oh snap, that would actually make it way faster, but we can do that. And speaking of this, I think it's time to actually start some research projects. So, what can we do here? So, land, and it seems like we could also get a naval one. So this is civilian. We can do civilian though. So land warfare. Caseless ammunition. We want the fire and forget 80 GMs though. But I need a scientist first. So recruit a scientist. Mech suit projects. Really? That's interesting. Land warfare. Yes, assign you. And now we can do the project. Yes, alright. But this actually tells me one important thing, and that's that we do not have an air one. We have civilian, naval, and land, but we do not have an air secret facility, which is a little bit problematic. Stealth destroyer. Super carrier. You require 2? Yes. Okay, so we even need to build more. Alright, that is something that we actually need to look into. So let's recruit a naval scientist, which is you. Beren Taskiran, or Tashkiran probably. Oh, it costs 50. And I do not have 50. Alright, I'm gonna do that after. But let's look at the research facilities. Air 50,000. Alright, we'll put you here. And I'll put you actually here, because that is... No, actually we don't need that so early. Mafia heist. Actually, I'll take the money. That's fine. And we finish the rubber mines. Alright, with all of the fanfare that we can do, now we're starting the industrial sector. First, civilian industry coming. Alright, and we'll need another naval one. I say we build it here. Actually, no, let's build it in the city. That's going to be a little bit better. And will we need any land one in the near future? Wow, Jesus Christ, we now have so much rubber, it's insane. But we just saved yet another factory. Awesome. Still losing a little bit of money. Alright, so we finished the 4G. And these are just so ahead of time, it's crazy. So we cannot really research anything here. So I'm thinking I'm actually gonna start putting you on construction and excavation or something. Oh my god, nanofibers in medicine. That we need as soon as possible. Plus 30% monthly population. Healthcare cost multiplier is also lowered for some reason. Nanofibers show great potential in biomedical and healthcare applications due to their unique combination of properties and intrinsic functionalities. Important biomedical applications of nanofibers include filtration, medical textiles, wound healing, tissue engineering and regeneration, biosynthesis, and drug delivery. So you do that, because that is going to be massive. Okay, now I can hire another scientist for the secret facility, or the experimental facility. And she can be assigned, and we can actually work on the Stealth Destroyer. But you tell me, is there... Oh, I can't see anything else. Alright, what about... Damn, we need so many thorium nuclear fuel. Yeah, we'll need a lot of extra slots. And the next scientist is gonna cost 75. I wish I could have hired you. That would have been better, but yeah, never mind. Can't have everything you want. China seizes the reins of power over the SCO from Russia. The Shanghai Cooperation Organization was historically run as a joint Sino-Russian effort. However, the Chinese dissatisfaction with this arrangement has reportedly led to Russia being forced into a more junior position within the organization. While both Hu Jintao and Vladimir Putin have remained silent on this power struggle, Russian officials are reportedly furious with the Chinese and bitter about the humiliation of the Slavic giant that has taken place in full view of fellow SCO member states. The geopolitical ramifications of this move in terms of hegemony over Central Asia are likely to be substantial. Western outlook in Egypt and Israel-Turkey gas pipeline. Israel-Turkey gas pipeline is being finalized and finally built. Both nations will benefit from it greatly. All expenses will be covered by Israel. Really? Alright. Cool. Nice. Extra fuel gain. Alright, we need to start importing fuel, unfortunately. Let's go with Iraq. And that will fix our situation. How are we doing on the construction? So another nuclear reactor will be finished. We now have 1.5 production line going. We'll get definitely to about 2 of those. And if not from that, we're going to start lowering the tax cost factor over here. I'm ignoring everything else. I'm well aware of that, but we really have only so much of our attention that we can do. The Economist Group, network infrastructure, sure. Stability, yeah, we need to get these ones after. There's some more office and civilian industries here that we will want, but we'll do that after. Still bleeding out money? Yes, we're still bleeding out money and a little bit more, but this is not anything major. We are actually okay, and once we get rid of the mafia, we are going to get so much money. It's gonna be crazy. So much actually that I'm gonna start considering lowering taxes, because we have them very high. It's not exactly helping us. Awesome. So anti-mafia operation and the eradication of mafia will happen before they can hit us again, which is what we want. Okay, what the hell is going on here? Because we are importing fuel. You guys are still... Jesus Christ, still drilling. Well, I mean, we have to. There really isn't much that I can do here. I just need more fuel. even when it means that we have less production. But yeah, 73.5 gigawatts of energy. Fortunately, still not enough to justify heavy additional consumption, and we will probably never get there. Not anytime soon, anyway. Corporate income is just crazy high. Mafia causes a scene. We're just gonna let them lay low because we're doing the eradication now. Encourage religion in the government. Non-alignment will be more popular by 5%. Alright. Yeah, that boosted HP significantly. Yeah, I think that it's just because of the AKP, but we'll take it on ourselves. 5% is actually pretty interesting. Network infrastructure, I'll take that, and I'll take that. Construct me what you want. Now we're getting money again somehow. Not sure what happened there, but I won't protest it. Anyway, I think we're gonna end the episode here. We have a ton of precious metals, technology metals, and rubber, but not enough light metals and steel, and even fuel. So we'll have to calculate with that. When we start building ships and equipping them, we'll have to import large amounts of resources. But this is what these factories will be for. We'll finish up these nuclear and renewable energy infrastructures, and then we're going to start building the civilian. Hopefully we'll have enough people by then, and we'll be able to justify and accept all of these extra, where are they? All these extra factories, which will boost our military and civilian production, which will then feed again into more civilian production, which we can use for imports and the growth of our overall economy. So let's hope that's gonna be all well. Anyway, let's end with Britain stands on its own. Britain has exited the European Union, as it seems. Prime Minister Michael Howard lashed out against both the European Union and the Commonwealth of Nations today. They hold Britain back, they are corrupt and foolish, as the statement went. Some journalists have viewed this as a misstep of a potentially drunk politician, and others see this as the beginning of a new era. Cool. So I'm ending the session. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to your comments and seeing how you enjoyed the last, what was it, 5 episodes? Because we did well. We still have a lot of things to do and a lot of things to, work at. But again, we're moving from purely survival to actual massive expansion in both civilian and military industrial sector. So I'm looking forward to that. Hope you are too, and I'll see you next time with more Millennium Dawn Turkey.